Hello everyone, Editor Nano here. I just wanted to give some context before this episode starts. Due to a hiatus that we had to go under for this show, we have had episodes 12, 13, 14, and 15 all recorded about a couple of months ago, and we're just now finally getting around to uploading them. Just letting you know this in case there's any timing-specific things we mention in these episodes, just know that they were recorded a couple of months ago. But we'll be getting back to brand new episodes starting at episode 16.
Hello everybody, welcome back to The Yard, episode 9000.
I'm Ludwig. I don't even know the other guys in the Yard.
I'm Slime.
Okay.
Yeah, Ludwig,
okay.
Slime,
and then,
Aiden, and Nick.
Are you Aiden or are you Nick?
No, he would be Nick.
Okay, who the fuck's Aiden?
Aiden's the bisexual.
Okay, Aiden's the couch. Hello everyone and welcome to, wait, no, I can't say that, no. I was gonna do an actual intro to then go after that one.
No.
But no, okay, we're just the Yard today?
No, you're not Ludwig, you'd be Aiden. You would be the Aiden.
Oh shit, I guess I'm Aiden. Who's gonna be Ludwig? Is Ludwig the couch? Am I sitting on Ludwig?
We don't need a Ludwig.
Maybe I can sit on Ludwig.
I think we might need a bit of Ludwig. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling. No, we don't need any Ludwig. Okay. The other
three proved that they don't need a Ludwig.
We need to have.
Can't tell I'm an avid The Yard listener.
I've been meaning to listen to more Yard. Shout out The Yard. Come on the podcast. Like we do a 7-person episode.
No, only Slime.
Only
one at a time. One at a time. So first I want Slime, then I want Nick.
Final 3 Braincells plus
Ludwig,
1/4 of the Yard.
Fine. I guess we'll also have Aiden on, but we'll have Aiden on last.
We do a quarter of the grass of the Yard. We do like 1/4 section, then we do the other 1/4 section, and then we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Although it is sad that Aiden's gone. It is sad that he's gone. That Aiden's gone.
Rest in piss. I don't know who you're talking. I don't listen to the Yard. I listen to the Final 3 Braincells podcast.
It's sad that Aiden's gone. That's all you really need to know. It's sad that he's gone.
Oh, is it like the same way of like we're sad that Charlie Slimesicle's gone from Trickle Sandwich? Is it like that?
No.
Like same thing? No. No,
Judy Cinderella did like a joke merch thing of just like it's so sad that Eamon's gone, and it's like a memorial picture with on a shirt, and it's just so funny.
It's a similar thing because with Truckle Sandwich, they like Charlie wanted to not be a part of the podcast anymore so that he could go do other things. And then he became a fucking I don't even know I wouldn't say twink. I don't know what happened.
His twink.
I don't know what kind of phase he just went through, but they killed him off. They killed him, and then for every Christmas he comes back as a spirit. And then they kill him again.
I'm going to haunt you. It's like fuck off.
Neither of those podcasts are ours. Welcome to this one. I can't say the name of it because it's John's intro, but he only wants to call it The Yard.
Welcome to the I'm just gonna piss you off now. Welcome to the Last 3 Braincells podcast. I am here with I'm John Cody, and I am here with NanoBunTV.
Hi. And then we have.
And I'm also here with Gears.
I exist.
We haven't recorded in 3 weeks, so we don't know what the fuck we're doing, and both of these two are tired because, well, no, it's your day off. You're rightfully tired and in pain and hurting and aching, and I am broken because all-nighter. So, all-nighter and work, and I had a 5-hour energy, and I took my meds.
Did it last 5 hours? Wait, you have ADHD. That's mostly caffeine, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 5-hour energy is like 200 milligrams caffeine, but like...
I've got my 300 milligrams of caffeine sitting right next to me.
I have a thing. I have a bottle of, I think, 300 milligrams caffeine product like in the fridge somewhere. I shouldn't drink it. I shouldn't do that. But it might be a good idea.
I'm drinking the entire thing tonight.
So you might have noticed that unfortunately,
I've got
somebody
my
is
2,000 milligrams of morphine.
That sounds pretty good. Unfortunately, you might have noticed.
Damn,
share some. You might have noticed that there's a certain missing of a purple creature that kind of the purple dubious little creature around because somebody's computer fucking blew up.
I tried
Faye
saving
died.
it.
It's so sad that it's so sad now that Faye's gone.
So
Now we need to have
honestly,
merch of that. It's
their
so sad
PCs
Faye's
were
gone.
old.
It's so sad that Faye's gone.
It's so sad Faye died of ligma.
Like my balls.
They died. They died of an overdose of horse tranquilizers. That's what happened.
Isn't that what you usually die of?
Do what?
What?
Don't you usually die of that?
Him?
Horse tranquilizer? What?
You
me?
take that?
Yeah.
No, my thing's morphine.
You gotta make the penis go numb.
You are a
With the
furry,
morphine?
though, which is like an animal, which is closer to a horse than a human is.
There's no.
That's a
cock
stretch.
like horse cock.
No! You can't! We can't mention cock
Shut the
immediately!
door and
We
turn
can't
the
do this!
clock.
Oh my god, this is
been
bullshit.
past a
Is
minute.
your
It's been
cock
past a minute.
horse
I don't know how
Okay.
this works.
Fine, okay, it's been past a little bit of a minute.
Fuck
This is
shit,
the fir-
cunt.
Whoa! Okay, well that you can do.
In my ass, please.
You can do your favorite swear words, being bald
Sink
shit
your
and fuck.
asshole into chocolate horse cock.
Horse cock,
like horse cock.
horse cock.
No, I have to point out before we actually get to like
This
meaningful
went from
things
funny
today.
to demonetized.
Well, it always was, and it always will be. But
Support us on
Before
Ko-fi.
we- support us on Ko-fi. Gears will get little bits of that. No, okay. Here should sometimes. Before I get to that, because we actually have
Does
things to
Gears have
talk
a
about
Ko-fi?
today. Not exactly, but I'll get to the whole thing of what Gears and I are now doing with the podcast exactly, which is a little bit cool, and you probably actually have seen it in effect
They're
several
editing
episodes
it.
ago. Kind of, but mostly.
They're
But
editing it now.
we'll get to that
Episode
in a second.
10, I think. Was it episode? No, shut up. We're getting to it now. Did you edit episode 10, Gears?
11.
Oh yeah, no, I did 11.
Oh, no, you did. You did 11. Okay, gotcha.
I did 11 all by
So
myself.
Today, episode 10 went out. So
Today, episode 10 went out. That's the
I couldn't
last one
remember
that I'm
if it was
finally
10.
having to edit entirely on my own. And now I have the thing known as asking for help. The thing that I can't fucking do because I'm stupid. And I never did it before, and I did it now. And I asked him for help, and it's great. And I get to be just more relaxed in life. And I don't want to explode because I'm doing a billion things at once. It's good for you. It's good for you. Asking for help
It took
is
me
good
about
for
an
you.
hour
Don't
and
ask me
40
to do
minutes to edit
anything.
it, even making like all like the little things I did to it, the transitions
That is way
and the
more
image
efficient
adding.
than me right now. My
Yeah, it
efficiency is
literally
broken.
only took. I added shit and it still took me less time.
Yeah, my overall efficiency
all
on
using
everything
DaVinci,
is
aren't
completely
we?
fucked. Yeah, I think we're all using DaVinci.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
We're
free
all
and it's
using
good.
Da Vinci.
It's free and it's good.
Yeah,
and the color
I
grading
started-
is sick.
So
I
you know the
started.
little.
No, by all means, go ahead.
Go
So
ahead.
so you know the little image I sent you guys with me going like, "Wah," and then in the corner, and
Yeah.
and then it says, yeah, that I made that.
He made the
Good
image.
job.
Whoa.
Good job.
I made that. I made that in Photoshop, but not like not Adobe Photoshop.
Whoa, shut.
I made it in Affinity Photoshop.
Good job.
They have a 6-month free trial right now. You can actually do it, and it's a single purchase.
Hashtag ad.
photoshopping program.
I'm kidding.
Why? It's
thought
a
you-
fucking good
I thought-
program that's like
Affinity
not a
Photoshop, come on
subscription
the
based.
podcast.
I thought you said infinity, and I was just
No,
like,
affinity.
What? Like, I thought you said infinity. And I was just like, are we pulling a Jujutsu Kaisen right now? What's happening?
Yes.
I don't know why the first thing I thought of was
But no,
something I never played or used was
made it.
Disney Infinity. I don't know why. I don't even
So
know
we're gonna
anything
kill
about that
Nano,
shit.
right?
I think killing you would be a
Executing
good
Nano.
idea. Of all the 3 people to kill in the podcast first, I mean,
Fucking
obviously killing the
finally.
producer is a good idea. However,
We don't need you.
well,
Like, just like how the yard doesn't need Ludwig, we don't need you.
Down you go.
no.
Okay, John,
I'm
how
just
you
saying
doing today?
the few moments where like Nano like internet died and then me and Gears just chatted, it was the best like 5 minutes I've ever had on this podcast.
God damn it. You know, that shouldn't happen anymore because I'm actually switching from MediaCom in 2 days from now. 2
I
days
wonder
from
what the
now.
viewer retention
We're
rate is like
killing
on
them.
YouTube.
Damn it.
We're killing them.
We don't have dying Nano anymore.
Well,
God dang it.
I don't know that for sure, but at least it won't be dying
But
to fucking MediaCom.
is made by General Electric.
General Electric makes actually not terrible things. MediaCom is just a fucking cesspool of shit.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Fair enough. I'll give you that.
MediaCom, please sponsor us. Come on the podcast. So.
No. MediaCom, go
not.
to hell.
Go suck a dick. There was something I was gonna say, and then I entirely forgot it, but that's okay, because derailing conversations is totally fine and normal. That's a thing that we do. Rails,
I've recently
they don't
started
exist.
using DaVinci for editing for like a lot of my videos recently, and it's been very interesting because there's like little quirks and things about it that I've not quite gotten used to. I'm slowly getting used to it, but it's like there's just moments where it's like, why the fuck is the delete key the thing that just scoots everything over? And why should you use
you gotta
backspace
use the
so that I don't
backspace
break
key.
everything?
I had Gears, and I have a couple custom bindings set up. So like we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is just cut. 2 is like slice everything before. 3 is slice everything after. And 4, I think 4 we have set to like backspace.
Well, don't you feel so
or delete?
fucking special?
I don't know. You see, I can't actually be bothered to make 1 billion custom hotkeys because then, you know, it's nice having default hotkeys because you can go to Google and search like, how do I do a thing? And it tells you how to do the thing. If you have your own shit, you're just in your own cesspool of your own fucking hell.
So, you know,
and you don't know what
you
did
really
to break
need
shit.
to do. You really shouldn't be Googling like how to do your DaVinci stuff. You should really just go on X, the everything app, formerly known as Twitter, and ask Grok like how to do it.
Please, no, stop. Like, actually stop. Like, actually stop.
Audio listeners love you to death. I'm pointing a revolver at my cranium.
You have no idea. You have no idea how many people I've been messing with that bit.
How? Oh,
Started
this isn't
doing
a
it
thing
some
limited
more.
to this podcast. I thought this was limited to
Oh,
this
thank
couch.
God.
Oh
Nope,
no!
I started doing it to other people as well.
Is that better
I
or
haven't done it
worse?
on stream yet.
Is it better
I
or
haven't
worse?
done it on stream yet, but
So,
I was
everyone's
in a
info.
lobby once, and like I had just joined the lobby, and I just like
Informazione.
walked over.
Go
It
ahead.
was
You have the floor. The
Everyone's
carpet is
info.
yours.
me and John now have jobs.
Whoa! Which is funny because the episode that
As of
just
I don't
came out
wanna-
today
okay,
was the
hold up.
one where you both.
hold up, cut a little bit more before. I don't want to talk about mine quite yet because I've only had one day.
Exactly.
wanna talk about
I've
mine
had a
quite yet.
week though.
He's at a week.
I've had a week at my job where I basically take tires off of cars, throw them, and then just kill people
What? You get to
With
kill
the
people?
tires.
with the
I
tires.
mean, have you ever seen those crazy videos of those people that just get knocked the fuck out because they're just walking down the street and all of a sudden they get blasted by a fucking tire that came out of nowhere? It's just going like full speed. It's like,
Basically,
where the
my
fuck did you
job-
come from?
My
If you
job is
can't
basically
quick time
to try
event
and
against a
prevent
tire,
those.
you deserve to die.
Oh my god, damn.
You're the one tossing the
That's
tires in
a
those
wheel.
videos. You're in every single one of
No,
those.
so the funny thing is that whenever I was doing the training video, they literally called that a wheel-off scenario, and if those ever happen, basically it fucks with the company. I'm not kidding.
Okay, we now have a phrase for that.
Yes, that's what
Amazing,
it's
amazing.
called. It's
Perfect.
called-
Oh
they
my
showed
God, I
videos.
love
They're like,
that.
if you cannot handle this stuff, it's all right. Just skip to the end of the video. And I'm just like, thank you. I'm gonna still watch it because this shit's hilarious to watch. Where a tire just goes, goosh, it just hits someone windshield. Oh my god.
It's funny, but really fucked up. You think is insurance
It's
going to cover a
called-
rogue tire?
Yeah.
What
No,
you
it's
say?
Sir, a
called
tire
wheel
just
off
came out of
scenario.
nowhere and
No, it's supposed to be just
bashed
talked
my
about something.
skull in.
And then, so what I do at my position is that I basically clean off the hub and the mating surfaces of the tire to the car itself, so those wheel off scenarios don't happen.
That's so funny.
Thank you, Pete.
That's so funny.
So basically, whenever you clean
in
up
the
the
wind?
rust, the clamping force of it allows to be like even. That's it. That's literally it. It's a fun job. I've had a great time at it. Everything else, the guys who have been there have been pretty cool. I died on Thursday because it was tire day, which basically I threw like almost 200 tires into a trailer. It was heavy. It was a lot of work, and my muscles are like regretting all of it. But
you're slowly going to become like, you're going to slowly become that one mascot for that one tire company that's like just like all the tires.
The Michelin Man guy, right? No.
The Michelin Man.
Yeah. Michelin Man. Yeah. You're going to become the Michelin Man.
That's how my job is going. It's been going pretty damn well.
Oh my God. Is there a Michelin Man avatar?
Oh, of course there is.
And then my second thing I
there
wanted
is.
to talk about, I'm going to probably talk about a little bit later after they talk about some other things.
I ain't talking about shit.
There was something
I've
I was
been making
gonna mention.
avatars. That's about it.
He's been making a bunch of avatars.
I've been doing what all avatars have I? So between last time we had, I think it was like, I don't remember exactly all that kind of stuff. But since then, I've done, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, around like 10 avatars, like 10 meme avatars since last time.
Nice. Or have they been
Trying to
funny?
flip
Have
me
they
off.
gotten laughs of people? Have they done the tee-hee?
Surprisingly,
Is it
yes.
tee-hee approved? So you don't have any confidence in yourself. You think you're unfunny as shit, huh?
Okay,
Honestly,
there's
I've seen some
avatars
of
that
them.
sometimes I like that do well, and I don't expect them to. Like some avatars that end up doing really well. So I'm gonna refer back to an older avatar. There's an avatar of like Slime Sickle going on about like how to beat an ostrich, and I did an avatar based on that. And I didn't know as if it would do good. Apparently, it did. It did really good. So I have no idea what would be funny or what. I have no clue. There's some avatars that like some people really do enjoy. There's some avatars that I really like. The one that I like the most right now is a cowboy avatar. Because at some point it just plays, and he's here to do some business with the burn on his hip. Another favorite, I think, another favorite of mine here recently is one that's just labeled fridge. I'm going to provide no context. Go to my channel, because that video is probably up by now.
Go to his channel, which you can find at
You'll find it in the link.
F3BPodcast.com. In the link that goes to all the other links. Okay,
Click on a link that redirects you over to a really suspicious page. Oh my God. Okay, we have to talk about the Fur Affinity hack.
Oh,
we have to talk about the Fur Affinity hack.
Because the only thing I saw
I know
of it so far is what
I
you
don't know
showed.
everything.
All you showed of me
There's a
was what you showed me. Oh, Gears, you're in for a
Was the
treat.
image,
Okay. Okay.
You're in for a treat. I'm actually going to send it in the group chat.
It is.
Let me actually grab it from your... So,
It is
Fur Affinity
funny.
got hacked. Fur
Oh,
Affinity
no,
got
not my
hacked.
porn.
No. So what happened was someone hacked it and redirected it over to a site that looked like Fur Affinity, but I think originally it was that for a little bit. Fur Affinity very quickly said, hey, this is wrong. This is not right. There's an issue. What happened was there was a DNS issue with it. The Fur Affinity's DNS provider is stupid. That's basically the gist of it. So they got that covered, and then we're trying to get it all recovered. Then the guy that hacked it basically then pushed it over to try to shill a crypto scam that he was a part of. That didn't work. So then he redirected over to a website called Kiwi Farms. If you don't know what Kiwi Farms is, it's literally just a doxing website. Like all they do is just like, hey, who can we dox next? That's literally it.
Yep. It's
Then
a
Kiwi
shitty
Farms
website.
made a statement on their website saying, hey, we have no affiliation. We don't want any affiliation with the Fur Affinity hacker. We have nothing to do with them. We don't want anything to do with them. Which was really...
Yeah.
Doxing site just goes, nah, fam, fuck this shit.
Now look, doxing people, yeah, but you're not affiliated with us. Go fuck yourself. But like, so it was because he did the crypto shit first, right?
He did it might, well, I don't think it was directly because of that, but I think that might have had a part in it.
Probably played into it a
So I
little
have
bit.
to ask a question.
Yeah.
I forgot. Is Fur Affinity a porn website?
Primarily, no. Is there porn on it? Yes.
I just can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've seen any of that kind of stuff.
I'd
Yeah.
say pretty much any platform that has furry art is gonna have that kind of furry art as well. Oh, he's ascending. Okay, goodbye. All right, goodbye.
Do I have to go find my furry porn?
Gears. Check the group chat.
Yeah, he just sent the photo there.
Yeah.
And we got a photo of Dr.
so it
Phil
says-
handing the L.
I'll read this out. I'll read this out for you guys. World's fattest hacker hacked for Affinity, including their Twitter, accuses the entire furry community of being child diddlers, shills his crypto scam, changes the handle of the Twitter, and redirects the website to Kiwi Farm. The results? Immediately is now an enemy of the entire furry community and Kiwi Farms. Crypto scam tanks instantly. Hacker is billed for the website hosting costs and accidentally shares the information. Oh yeah, he got billed $400,000 for it.
Wait, hold on. How did he get billed $400,000 for?
I don't 100% know for sure, but
Oh my
He's
God,
billed
this
for
is
the
like
website's
bragged
hosting
about it on
costs
Twitter.
and
He
accidentally
bragged-
shares this information.
Mm-hmm. It was like, well, I don't think it was 400,000. I have to like look and see. Whoever's editing this put up the actual number.
Was he bragging about getting charged? Like
He
what?
was bragging about getting charged. He was bragging about getting charged, and then he just got clowned
Guys,
on
look at my
on Twitter. It was so funny.
Why?
Guys, just look at my fucking bank account information. Look, there's my
Dude,
name.
I just went bankrupt. Check it out. Like what? I don't understand. Why? I don't get. Huh? Mental
To
illness.
continue on in here.
Yeah, continue.
To continue on in here, Twitter handle is grabbed by a random furry who is now quietly holding on to it until this situation ends. Remember, Kiwi Farms made an open statement that even they are disgusted by the hacker's behavior. The last point, having made enemies with the largest collection of cybersecurity app experts and dedicated doxers, has now gotten themselves doxed.
Wow, who would have?
And it's just Dr. Phil. It's just Dr. Phil. It's just an image of Dr. Phil handing a wooden L to the screen. It's so funny.
It's like of
It is
all the
so
groups in
funny.
the world. I mean, not only does the furry community have an extremely large supply of cybersecurity experts, but also just like literally people who build fucking spaceships and like people who run the government and just all that kind of stuff. So there's so many really high positions in society, especially in the U.S. and like a bunch of other countries as well.
I'm going to quote Pirate Software. Whenever he said, whenever there is a furry convention that is happening, please pray to whatever god that you pray to that any of those planes do not crash. Because if any of those planes crash, we are going to lose the majority of the American tech infrastructure.
I
Like
remember that
America's
one.
tech industry will just die.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I remember that one. That one's so good. It's
I
so
will
true.
also go ahead. I will also just go ahead and say another quote. Don't make fun of the furry community. If they can afford a $2,000 fursuit, they can afford a $10 pipe bomb in my mailbox.
That's a classic. I don't even know how many times I've
It
heard
is a
that one.
classic.
That is a classic. That's a classic.
Oh,
Good.
I don't even know how
classic.
many times I've said that one.
It's
Very good
good though.
classic.
It's a good one. Good one,
I had
dude.
a rant I wanted
Good
to go
one.
on to. But I don't know if it'll be appropriate at all. And John knows what I want to rant about so damn badly.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
What is this?
Oh,
I may
there's a-
allow you or veto you on this one.
Okay, so there's a game I played it a while back, and because of Nano's canceling of the
Yep, I'm
episode, I
fine with
couldn't
this.
rant about it because I finally finished it. I am not kidding you. So I'm an avid. I don't know how to say this properly. I like porn games.
SFW alert! But this episode is marked as explicit, as all of them are.
I'm not
Except
going to
on
be
YouTube,
talking about it in the more
some
sexual
reason.
sense. I'm going to be talking about it more in the story sense itself because of how good this fucking
Yeah,
game was.
this is funny.
So,
This is funny. Yeah.
So I like to play games, and usually those games are pretty short and usually have this whole entire like oofed kind of. It goes from like you can play it in an hour, and that's basically it, and you can get through the entire story. This game took me 3 fucking days. 3 days to fucking finish. And I was playing it 10 hours per day. I'd literally just go through it, and my fiance knows about this game because I'd be sitting there, and I go to pick her up, and then we get back home, and I still continue playing it. And I'm just like, I'm so pent up because I was going at it for hours, and all of a sudden it showed nothing for hours. Holy shit! Because the story was really fucking good. So it actually delved way more into story than it did into its porn. And that was honestly my most favorite part about it. The villains were like not expertly written, but like beautifully written. There is still some like really good shows out there that do terrible villains. Like they just have no excuse for being a villain. But half of the villains in this fucking like game, this porn game, this goddamn free porn game have better writing than half the Disney villains.
The porn artists and the porn writers are some of the, like, okay, there's a lot of them that are fucking shit, but then there's a lot that are like, what the fuck? How are you that good? What?
Too much effort was put in this.
Like, there was way too much effort, but I love it. Okay, so for anyone who wants to check it out, I'm going to say the author's name, not the actual game name, because I believe the author should honestly go into other things because of how it was awesome.
What the?
I sounded like a fire alarm.
I was just gonna say that sounded like a fire alarm. You gotta change the battery. Hey, reminder to anyone watching the show right now: if you keep hearing a fucking beeping sound, please change the goddamn batteries in your fire alarm. You dumbass. Anyways, continue.
Oh my god, I want someone's
detector,
fire
yes.
alarm to like beep the moment that you say that. Like that would be so funny. It's just like immediately after you say it, just beep. It's like, son of a bitch,
motherfucker.
Fourth wall break. Someone specifically on the other side of the camera named Gerald. Check your smoke detector now. Some guy named Gerald is fucking shitting himself. Anyways,
the author's name is, the author who made this is Story Annan. And I love their shit. I love how philosophical it can get. I love how well written it can be. And it is this is 49 chapters, by the way. 49. It took me 3 days to get through this fucker. It was so goddamn long, and it's not even the finishing of it. Holy fuck! And then there's a second game that I played.
Not in my porn game.
The best part is that this wasn't the first game I played of theirs. The first game that introduced me to this certain creator was called Tropicali, which is a management porn game. Where it is, I am not kidding you. It is so damn good. The story of it was actually pretty damn good. The fucking management system that was in it was, there's a lot of management games that I played, and I love management games. So I play a lot of games. I love management style games. I love that kind of stuff. And this one still has a better management system than I've seen in a lot of management type games. Literally, it has you getting employees.
Satisfactory crazed. You got satisfactory on the brain cells.
I love optimization. Here's the best part. It has an entire spreadsheet of income, what exactly everyone's really good at, bonuses that are specifically dealing with what building you put them into, these employees that you hire, and there's an efficiency percentage that is actually given to you by how well they work in those specific areas, because it is not that they give you, like, you put them in a building, you're given a base stat and that's it. No, you put them in a building, and by however much their stats are to however much the position wants you to have them is how much money you'll get from the building itself. So you can actually optimize the living shit out of it if you get the right amount, if you get the right employee to the specific building.
Here's ADHD,
or if
will
you
see a
train them up.
spreadsheet and go, hell yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding you. It is way too good of a game. It is way too good of a game. I played the demo of it. It is not a free game on that one. but it is so fucking good. And like so Tropicali is specifically around an island, and the people who are native to that island believe that no one should live on Tropicali itself, because it's where all the dead of the world go to grieve and kind of like go through their emotions, and where it gets refreshed and refurbished into happiness and all the good emotions. And so people will vacation or go to it, but never live on it, because it is the land of the dead. That is literally the entire that is the Islanders' philosophy of that island. It is fucking awesome.
Yes,
I just have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
Are we fucking Ghost?
No,
well, he said no, so
There's no ghost fucking.
no ghost fucking.
no ghost fucking.
I don't believe you.
In the
But
other
what
one, the
if-
one that's called the first one I was talking about is called Out of Touch, and it's got such a great soundtrack that goes with it. Some of the music is actually they commissioned people to specifically to commission people to specifically make the
dial-up sound. Anyways,
I legit thought that they crashed.
But no, so they commissioned people to actually make the music for it, and also some of the other things as well. You know what I absolutely love about it? I had Tara playing it, by the way. I got Tara to play it.
well, yeah, because he'll play some porn games too.
Yeah, that's how we both kind of like started we just started playing porn games, and it was fucking hilarious.
Fund
But no,
his like. I think Cross.
we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it. But no, so the main character's full fucking name is Chad Jameson Thundercock.
Oh yeah, Chad. Right.
I forgot about him. I forgot about Chad.
So his nickname, his main character nickname is CJ. Because he is so ashamed of his fucking name of Chad Jameson
How
Thundercock.
dare you be ashamed of something like that?
But no, it is such an interesting story, and it gets into some weird shit. It is an entire story about gods and goddesses, but with like tech included. Oh, I don't want to ruin the storyline for anybody who is actually gonna play it. But it's
Is
so
anyone
fucking
actually
good.
Maybe. If it's free.
Well, it's free. It's actually really
maybe.
nice of a game, and I honestly wish that this creator would honestly go on to other things, not specifically porn, and actually make some really damn good shit. 'Cause fucking God. They need to get an entire team together to start making games together, because the storylines that this person creates are beautiful.
A lot of
Like,
people
okay, let me-
transition from like porn art and then like actually go and do a bunch of other things. That's just kind of the thing to make a bunch of you get some money, and also you get good. You get a lot of experience with
porn cells.
like human body proportions and all that stuff too. So
Yeah. Let me explain one of the villains' reasoning for existing in the first fucking place. So, in the storyline of this game, at that point, you know that the gods and goddesses, specifically the goddesses, you as the main character are a god. You know that by the point at that point in the game of finding this villain. And finding out that goddesses kind of emerge into these worlds that exist in the multiverse and destroy them.
oh,
That's all that the villain knows. That's all as you as a main character know as well. And so this guy, long time ago, when his spirit came up to him, was like, "Hey, if you do this one thing, I will grant any wish you want." And he's like, "Can you do this?" And they go, "No." And so they're like, "Then I want immortality." And then he reverse engineers his immortality and finds out how to recreate it and extend the lifespan of humans in general to like hundreds of years. So he finds out how to extend people's lives with the immortality that he's granted by a spirit that shows up. And then finds out why that spirit wanted this specific task to be done and finds out exactly what the fuck is going on in the in-between. So you find out that in the void or the in-betweens of space, that these goddesses are basically just popping in and having a war. And that's all he thinks it is a war. And so he's like, how do I make it so that they never come to my plane of existence? And he finds a way to extend the time of their world to exist so that nothing goes wrong in it. And how he does it is that he basically becomes a cult leader. Specifically, he makes this entire enterprise and invites people over and basically takes them down to his basement, shows them an artifact that makes their mind go crazy, and then turns them into these chain-bound souls that basically can go into other planes and cause chaos in their world so that the goddesses don't recognize their plane.
And this is a porn game. I gotta chime in with
This is
that.
a porn game. This is a porn game, and this is
Just
the
remind everyone where we
grandfather.
are.
This is the grandfather of one of the fucking main characters, and it is the reasoning why he is a villain and wanting to do all this is so that he can make his granddaughter into a goddess to defend against the goddesses in the other world.
Huh.
By collecting fuck tons of souls and then sacrificing them all into one being. So they can make a fake goddess, basically. And that's the entire reasoning. That's this entire reasoning is for the greater good of humanity and the entire multiverse.
But this is a porn.
When you have to outweigh the lives of quadrillions to quintillions to just several billion.
I don't even know where to go with this after all that.
It's such a good game. It's so
I guess play the game. Who's the creator again?
If you are 18 years or older, play the fucking game because it is a beautiful game. If you are underage, I swear to God, no. Bad.
Who's the person made it again?
Story Annan.
That person. Come on the pod, I guess. We invite everyone.
Honestly, that would be so fucking cool. But no, I love their
Write an
games.
email.
Tropicali was
Write
another good
an
one
email.
with write an email. Tropicali was another good one that also like was pretty fucking good. Again, I already explained the management system. The story wise, it kind of lacks a tiny bit, but that's because they're focusing more on the management style. It is literally management style porn game. That's how it's named on itch.
You get to jack off and due to the kitty and the spreadsheet. This fun for everyone. I think you'd enjoy the spreadsheets
Stop
more,
it.
but what?
I do enjoy the spreadsheets more. Actually, I did. I literally optimized as fucking much as I could. I literally was trying to get everyone. So I was like taking people, putting them in a random building, see what the percentage was, and then switching them out with each other to see who got a better percentage in each building. And I got it up to where the lowest percentage I had was 86% on efficiency.
What the fuck?
I
That's
fucking love
crazy.
spreadsheets.
I mean, recently I got
spreadsheets.
into making spreadsheets, but I make them colorful, super colorful. I don't like basic bitch spreadsheets. Fuck those.
But no, that was what I wanted to rant about last time. This time today, though, I had something that went on yesterday.
Okay.
I texted you as soon as I got done with the event, by the way.
Yeah.
So what happened is I went to a concert last night, and it was my very first concert.
Congratulations. I still haven't been to one yet. I'll be sometime soon. We should go to one together.
Though we should go to one together.
to one together.
Though this one is it's one of my favorite artists. I do like them a lot, and as music as their music is awesome. It's just that one of their songs hits way too hard. Like it like basically tugs at my heart. It doesn't even tug at my heartstrings. It basically grabs all of them and goes, oh gosh. It's so the band is called Glass Animals. You've probably heard of them.
Maybe that rings a little bit of a bell. A little bit.
So their main song that I hear all the fucking time is called Heat Wave. And it's the one song in their entire playlist I can't listen to.
Why?
It puts me in such a bad vibe that I just cannot listen to it. Like, while I was at the event, I was dreading whenever that song was going to come on, and my fiance was already planning on finding out when it's playing and getting us out of there by the time. But it was also her favorite. It was also one of her favorite artists, and she wanted to listen to the entirety of the playlist from the actual, while we're out. And I'm just like, if we're gonna stay, I have to get as drunk as fucking possible.
Oh, now it all makes sense. That
And
makes sense
so
what you said.
I had a Moscow Mule with 2 shots in it, and the jigger that they used was large. Holy shit. A big one. It was like a 2-ounce jigger.
Look out, Gordon. It's the big one. The big
So
one.
they I had a Moscow Mule while I was there with Tito's vodka, and then I had 2 Jack Daniels, I think it was like a pomegranate, one of their things, and my fiance only had one of those and a half because she didn't read the listing and had a good time, a little too good of a time, and threw up.
Threw up.
She
I want
flew
to tell
up,
the
but she
vomit
was over by
stories
the
on the show
restroom,
at
so
some
it's fine.
point, but
But I got so fucking drunk. Though I was pretty happy about it. Though whenever I'm out in scenarios where I'm like out in public and actually physically there, I'm so much stiffer whenever it comes down to it. I'm just like, I don't seem like I'm drunk half the time. And that song came on, the Heat Wave one, and I just immediately started bawling.
is that good?
It's that one.
Is that
no?
like
It's the reaction I have to it because it reminds me of a scenario I've actually been in.
Oh, okay, now it makes sense. I was like, I didn't know exactly why you didn't really like that one. Nah, that makes sense. Okay.
Personal reasons. It hits way too hard and is way too close to home. Like it hits way too close to home. Like it is straight up in my living room.
Whoa!
There's a
They just
pipe
come,
bomb
like-
in my room.
Whoa! You should get rid of that.
No,
Dude,
I'm
John,
good.
put that there. He's the furry here. Are you okay? What happened to you? What?
I'm just kind of laying here.
That
John wants to lay down. Let them lay down.
does
Don't worry
that
about it. No, stop. Look at me. Look at me. Mm-mm.
No.
Look forward.
No.
Okay, we'll come back to it. So, I went to
Okay.
that, and then we sat in the parking lot for about. It was actually a really great concert. I fucking loved it for my first time. It was awesome. So I was sitting outside the girls' restroom, and all of a sudden, a woman just comes up to me and high fives me, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there, all dutiful, and they're just like, high five, and I'm like, oh okay.
Oh.
A guy tells me my pants look awesome, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And then there was this one guy, and I
Thanks,
went,
you're
damn,
covered
you
in
looking
piss."
good. Damn, you looking good. And he's like, oh, thank you. And I'm just like, what you got there? And he's like, ah.
Ah.
He had the alcohols, and it was good. But no, yeah, that was my night with the concert. It was really fun. We sat in the parking lot for about an hour after because I was too drunk to drive. And as soon as I started feeling okay to drive, as in like I was not having as many problems or anything like that, I started to drive and was careful about it, though it was honestly a really easy drive because it was just straight. And as soon as I got home, though, you know how like whenever
you can't be straight unless it's June.
This is true. So
That's true.
after I got home, that's whenever all the alcohol started fucking finally kicking hard. Like, slurs finally like actually like swaying all around the place and everything like that. And that's when it all fucking hit and my body went, yep, you're gonna feel the reactions because you're finally in a comfortable place.
Slurs, not to be confused with slurs. You only heard the first quarter of the letter F. Shut up. Well, you
know
wrap it
what
up.
I mean. But no, it was such a fun night. I loved it.
Nice.
If
I want to go to a concert sometime soon because I saw a notification that popped up on my Spotify and was like, Will Wood is doing a thing, and I'm like, what? Oh, damn. Will I actually go to it? I don't know. It's like, I think the nearest one is still Dallas, which is still pretty fucking far, I'd say. It's a little far. It's a little far, but I think it'd be cool to go to something.
Have you ever been to a concert?
I was gonna ask that. Yeah, have you been?
I think so, but it's been a while. I legit like don't remember what the last concert is that I've been to.
I still really need to go to one. I do. I didn't
it's so much better when you listen to it. It's so much better
really
like when you listen to it live.
I don't know why. I've had like a big change up in the way like I wasn't really listening to too much music. I had like a couple songs I liked, and then now it's become like, holy shit! I finally have one whole album I like. Wait, I have one whole artist I like, which is shocking because I've always been like one song from one album from one artist, like just literally cherry picking individual songs and stuff that I like, because then all the rest, the ones in that album or by that artist, kind of suck by comparison. But then I found a whole one recently. I don't think he does like shows or anything, so whatever. But
yeah,
music taste getting there.
I'm gonna say this. For some reason, I started listening back up into with Glass Animals, just some of their other stuff they had, and I'm over just like, honestly, it sounds better when you listen to it live, like way better. I'm not kidding you. It just I don't know what it is. It just sounds really damn good when you listen to it live.
It's just the way it is.
It
Pretty
is.
cool.
And one of the guys, one of the main singers of Glass Animals during the fucking entire thing stops one of his songs, like maybe like a quarter of the way through, looks over in the crowd and goes, "Are you all right?"
Yo, he stopped the show.
And they look like they're. He stopped the show, literally pointed at someone to go like, "Are you all right? Are you okay?" And she's just like, "Ah!"
Big props.
And
Massive props.
It was like. He was like, wait, is everything all right? Are you about to have a panic attack? Or like heat stroke, something like that, blah, blah, blah. Make sure that they're all right, finds out if they are, calls over paramedics, and just gets like all that kind of jazz going, and then goes, okay, everything's good? Everything's good. Okay. I call this, and then finally says the name of it, and then fucking just starts over again. Just starts over again. Doesn't even start where he's last stopped. Just starts over again.
There was a similar thing that happened. I remember there's one clip that circulates like every couple months of like of a band that did that I guess they're like not around anymore or something, but I forgot what it was exactly. But there's a clip that goes around a lot where like they stop the show and they make sure this guy gets up on his feet because he's like kind of getting trampled pretty much by the crowd, and like I really like to see that stuff. And they're like, we'll do the whole show over. We got to make sure that this guy's that everyone's all right though. And I love it when like artists do that, because then you get the occasion where like that doesn't happen, and then you get people who fucking die.
Yeah.
Like there was a case recently. I also don't remember who the name of it was. I don't know. The one guy who then did the apology video where it was the fucking black and white apology video where he's like fucking hand on his forehead and whatever one that one was.
If you, the audience, ever go to a concert, and I'm not kidding you, if you ever go to a concert, make sure you have a lot of money, because guess what?
Ooh.
The alcohol there costs on average almost $30 each.
Or you could be a loser and be sober like me, yeah?
I spent over $100 on alcohol while I was there. And water.
They would mark it up.
Water
though.
was $7.
Damn,
Water was $7. It was it was death
how
water.
How big of a bottle?
Or it was one of the cans. It was like one of those like 24-ounce cans.
Okay, at least 24 ounce. I thought it was gonna be like a fucking 16-ounce bottle for $7.
No, it was a what's that fucking brand called? Death something?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Like Death Water or something like that.
Well, you don't want Death Water. You want Life Water.
So that there's a specific brand that's called Death Water, and the reasoning why it's called, well, I know that death's in the name. The reason why death is in the name is because it's supposed to be a death to plastics. Liquid death.
Oh.
Thank you, Bubba.
Okay.
So it's called liquid death. So it's supposed to be just water in the can, plastic death. Death to plastics.
That's cool.
And every single one of their brands are packaged in aluminum cans.
That's pretty cool. I want to jump from the music topic for a second because there's one other thing I want to talk about, and I'm keeping an eye on our time because we're actually going to start limiting these episodes times a bit so that we don't lose our minds. Boobies. What? Are you... What? Are you good?
So on to our next topic that Anna knows about.
I was gonna mention one more thing here, which is the upcoming, and it's coming quick, despite the fact that people keep telling me, oh yeah, there's just plenty, there's insert number of days here. I'm like, no, you don't actually know when you have a job and a lot of responsibilities how instantly that amount of time is going to go. Literally, it's gonna feel like this is 3 days from now instead of, I think it's like, how many days exactly? I have a widget on my phone to when the flight is. 25 days, 6 hours from now is my San Diego flight.
San Diego, California. TwitchCon.
Oh.
I'm not going.
John and I are. We're gonna share hats. We're gonna
You
show
guys are gonna
photos on
kiss.
Twitter. Go show us.
Nope. We're gonna share STDs.
STDs?
What?
Yeah, we're gonna share STDs.
Oh, wait, what?
STDs.
S-titties. Damn,
I don't think I need to explain this any further.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I need to explain this any further.
Can STDs transmit based on hats?
Yes.
Shit.
Pull down your pants and find out.
What? Hat transmitted disease. Wait.
Don't worry, we're gonna
HTD.
find out now.
No! We just trade hats for the photo. We immediately both fucking collapse on the ground. Like we part
they
with our
die.
hats for a mere moment and just wow, dead on the spot.
Power off.
No! That's not nice, and I'm not going to do that. But I'm so excited for it. I literally have not looked at the
Power
schedule
on.
yet of what the fuck is going on there. Have you? I've not checked yet.
Wait, do what?
I've not at all looked at the schedule for like what's going on at TwitchCon San Diego.
Oh no, I've got no idea either. I've not looked either.
I'll probably look like in the next week or two, but it's a lot of things. I actually have plans for everything that me and Nakama are doing. Like, me and the 6 others, like what we're doing after the convention floor closes from like 5 p.m. until like midnight for each and every. Actually, I think Saturday is still kind of open right now, but like for all the other days, we actually have like all these cool things we want to go do. But I don't actually know what the fuck is happening at the convention itself. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, unless you... I mean, I guess... Yeah, I guess I wouldn't really think that you have any specific plans for what to do after the convention floor closes.
Whenever I go to TwitchCon and stuff, I'm kind of like a floating, like wandering individual. That's basically how it was in Paris and Vegas. So I just kind of go wherever.
There's no sucking toes in the podcast. That goes on the Patreon episode. We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. What the fuck? What the? That's very true though. I say it's something you would know and I wouldn't because I haven't been to TwitchCon. Well, you're also there, but it's different now. It's gonna be different because you're gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Have I still mentioned the thing that I'm bringing to record the activities that are going on there? I don't think I've mentioned it.
They're bringing in they're bringing in an old camera with like old film and stuff to record because they're taking a bit from Jay Schlatt.
It's not a bit. It's inspiration because it's like really fucking cool.
It's a bit.
Audio listeners love you to death.
Audio listeners love you to death.
No, I found that image and actually inserted it into the video that I edited.
Good job, huh?
Originality.
Originality.
Good luck finding it.
What? You started the show by announcing we're the yard. Come on.
John, you can't say this shit. We're the yard.
And then I went along with it being chocolate sandwich. Like, my brother in Christ. We literally haven't done this show in 3 weeks. We haven't recorded in 3 weeks, and we're the yard now.
I
don't know what the fuck's
forgot.
going on.
I forgot that I did that intro. I legit just.
I mean, it is
straight up
pretty
forgot
late. It is pretty late.
that I did that.
Next time we record next week, I'm not going to be out of work like an hour later than usual. I mean, I was held up because it was a busy day. I'm tired. But But, we're still doing good. I'm liking this episode. I think this is pretty great. We're approaching our end time here, unless there was anything else. We're at like 53-ish.
I'll say like the only other thing is like with TwitchCon is that I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I'm gonna be like bouncing around. I think I'm probably just gonna end up with like you and the Nakama people quite a bit. I think that's just gonna end up what happens.
We'll see, because I know for like. It's not super restrictive on just like, oh, it's just going to be us and only us, because I already know that there's one who's going to be tagging along quite a lot. And then also for you, I mean, you literally know, like, many of the people.
Everyone.
I
think I don't know like one or two people, and one of them is I don't even know their name. It's the Dorgan one, the blue Dorgan.
Yeah, fair enough. But like for the actual people for the 7 of us who are actually going, Kaiju.
Okay. Yeah.
For the 7 of us who are actually going, I know that all of them, of course. Pretty sure.
I know the majority of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if I could
I
think
know
off the top of my head,
I know Mina.
maybe
I know
not
Rose.
Cookies.
I know.
Well, Rose isn't going.
Oh, is Cookies not going?
No, Cookies is going.
Cookies.
Okay, never mind then. You probably know all of the 7
Rose
who are
is not
going.
I don't know.
No, the Mutes are not going, and Sai is not going because, have you ever heard of
Mina's
this thing
going?
called Thailand? Pretty far. Yeah, all of the like the core. I'll say the core 10. Actually, well, no, it's not the core 10 because like Dako and Cookies are like wave 2 announcements. So like. The core 10 would include the 3 that aren't going. It's a weird mix. But it's actually not that weird.
Cookies going?
Cookies is, yes. Sorry, I explained it weird.
Oh,
Everyone's
okay,
going.
good.
There's 13 people in Nakama, I believe, now. And, is it 13? No, it's 12. Or is it 13?
I don't know.
I can't count! 8,
Oh yeah,
9,
Kira's going.
10.
Well,
It's okay. No, we're at 10. What the fuck am I talking about? It's 10. The initial was 8.
I completely forgot that Kira was a part of Nakama. I'll be
Exposed.
It's hard to keep up with like what groups people are in and all that kind of stuff.
Fair enough. There was supposed to be a Nakama website. Maybe it's out by now. I don't know.
I think for TwitchCon, like, is like same kind of deal as Leslie, because whenever I was at Paris, I hung around with some of the different members of the TNT team and Dole Dummy and some of them. So TNT team where people like Cyberchim, Matty Leswell Civi Rabbit, and a few others. Matty MT, just a bunch of them. I hung around with them quite a bit at Paris. I also hung around Dorod, Dole Dummy, and a few other people there. And then I hung around Voltaku, I think the most, whilst I was at Vegas.
Shocking.
And
and the pizza.
I also hung around. Who else? I hung around Frosted and Kira quite a bit as well. But I think I was probably around Volt the most and just hung out with them the most because we ended up going to like a place that was like this weird like literally hole in the wall place called like a secret pizza, and we both just went there, got pizza, and it was really awesome because it was just like, it was finally kind of like a moment where it's like me and him could talk more, and we ended up having such a wonderful conversation. Like it was fantastic. Like it was one of those nights that I will just never forget because it was just so wonderful to be able to like chat with him.
I can't even imagine what it's going to be like because I've just never actually had an experience like what this is about to be. So, I mean, this is probably going to be literally the greatest, like, I guess,
it's going to be
4
interesting.
days because, I mean, I'm also staying the day after, but then also I'll be there for quite a substantial part of the day before, and then when you include flight days and stuff, it's weird. The greatest 4 to 6 days of my fucking life so far at least. However, the measurement is dumb because I'm
going to be there. I think I'm going to be there like a day early and a day later. So I'm going to be there like the day after TwitchCon and the day before TwitchCon.
Yeah, I believe we're doing the 3 days and then we're doing the day after. Most of us are landing on the Thursday, which is the day before. I'll be landing in time to get the early badge pickup.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to wait in line on Friday. Oh, I don't want to wait in line on Friday to get the badge. That would suck.
Holy
I don't want to do that.
My flight is at 5 a.m.?
My flight's at 6 a.m. Whoa! Fuck!
Fucking hell.
Wait,
I mean, I'm arriving somewhere around like 10:30 or 11 on Thursday, but fuck me.
Yeah, I think my flight is like at 6 a.m. and then I land, then transferring like time zones and stuff, I land like right around noon. The Airbnb we have, check-in isn't until like 4 p.m.
Jesus Christ.
Which is like... 4 p.m., I mean, that's like 4 hours after landing, but, delays happen.
What are these flight times that I have?
Oh, well, what's another one?
Tuesday, I'm going home. I'm flying back from San Diego to back home at like 4:30. Why?
Oh, dear. You're going to have jet lag and jet lag 2 Electric Boogaloo. You're going to have the sequel, whatever the hell you call it. You're gonna be fucked.
I shouldn't have too bad a jet lag. I shouldn't have too bad a jet because there's only like a few hour difference. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. You're gonna have it. How often do you fly?
Never have.
Oh no! Oh no! You were like dizzy.
Oh really?
Oh no! You were not entirely. So Dizzy had never flown in a plane before. He had never was in a plane before. And then he takes an 8-hour flight to France.
Oh God, no, because I have
an 8.5-hour flight to France.
Oh no, I have 2, and they're both like 3 hours each, and there's like an hour layover in the middle. That's the way to go about it. My spot is like literally in the very far, like the backmost row, window seat, like literally up against the wall behind me, and because it's like. 3-hour flight, I'm not going to need to go to the bathroom. Put me at the window. That way there's also not people stepping over me to get to the bathroom. I just get to look out my little window for 3 hours, and then little 1-hour layover, look out a window for another 3 hours, and I'm there. And it's great. Simple.
Are you flying to Dallas? Are you flying to Dallas, or do you have a direct?
It is... It's only a 1-hour layover. It's still going to be like the same plane. My flight home actually has like a slightly longer layover, I think, and that one has actually a plane change.
Oh, yeah?
But the one from here to San Diego is a 3-hour and then just a 1-hour layover. I don't even know if they get you off the plane or not. I know it's still going to be the same plane. And then another 3-hour.
Gotcha.
And then it's done. Yeah. I'm
I have to
excited.
I have to fly to Dallas, and then from Dallas I fly over to San Diego.
I think I might also be going to Dallas specifically. I don't know exactly which place the layover was. It might have been.
It would be so funny if I got on the same flight as you.
That's actually not. Is it United?
No, it's what are you? It's not United because I don't fly United. I fly either like Southwest or American.
Southwest, the one that didn't go down when the fucking
United,
shit hit the fan recently.
Yeah,
when the window blue screen.
It's American Airlines.
American Airlines. All right.
I'm flying American.
I just never have before, and I think United was like the cheapest one, but doesn't matter anyways, because I'm just gonna sit in the corner there for a couple hours, blast some music or whatever the fuck, or download like a couple maybe download a movie or two. Who knows? I'll just be in my own little world for 3 hours. I'll think it's the most awesome fucking thing. I don't even know what I'm gonna think looking out the window right there and being like, what the fuck? I'm imagining this is gonna be the coolest fucking thing ever, but I don't know. It
was really entertaining flying into Vegas and just looking out and being like, that's a fucking desert.
Yeah.
It's just desert.
It's just sand. No, it's just dirt. And sand. And
I just remembered as well. I hung out with quite a bit at Vegas as well. I ended up hanging out with Little Bloody Bunny and Fizzy quite a bit, and I ended up going to like a party with like Fizzy and a whole bunch of other people. Who was there? Loopning. I think Radiant Soul was there, and Little Mary was there too. There's a few other people. Who were they? Fuck.
I think all of us, I don't know if you got it, but I know all of us on the team did not get the party pass. Or maybe one of us did. I don't know. I know maybe like 1 or 2 people. I'm pretty sure none of us got the TwitchCon party pass, because that's like...
I can't remember if I did or not.
I didn't see the point in it. I don't even remember exactly what it was. All I remember is that no, I don't even see the point.
I'll be honest. I got the party pass at Vegas. I did not go to the party. I think I did something else.
I feel like
I think I hung out with Volt. Actually, I think it also went if I hung out with Volt.
Hey, that's probably better. You know, that's probably better.
Yeah, it was better. It was honestly better.
I like just convention floor closes. You do your own plans because we want to go to like one of these indoor go-kart places. We want to go to this like arcade. We want to maybe do a laser tag. The indoor go-kart place is something Lillian recommended.
Please bring me on for some of these things. That sounds so fun.
Yeah,
that sounds really fun.
I hope so. I hope
I don't
to do
care
so.
how much it costs. It sounds fun.
Oh no, it probably wouldn't be crazy either.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be crazy. But I'm so excited for it. Gears. How left out do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? How would you rate your pain?
Oh, I'm looking through the analytics of our YouTube videos.
Right, never mind. He has access.
Wait, why do I not have access to
you
this?
never asked for it. I don't have your email address.
Oh yeah.
Dox
I
yourself.
was thinking about making some shorts so that we can at least, meow, meow.
Here, I'll dox you for you.
Are
John
you gonna do some
Code.
shorts as well?
Boom, you're doxed now.
No.
Oh no. I would like to.
I love
Revolt?
being in the middle of conversations with people and someone mentions like I don't want to like or like no one will know like what my real name is, and I'm like no one will know what my real name is.
It's like
What is
people
it?
talking about
And everyone just-
what's Obama's last name.
everyone then
What's
just
John's
looks up.
last name. Pretty similar thing. What's Obama's last? What's Mr. Code's last name?
I was talking to like Maddie and another person who I had like just met at the time. Her name is Sheena Nashi, and we were talking, and Maddie made the point. Somehow my name came up, and Maddie made the point. It's just like, oh no, that's like his real name. That's like his real name. Sheena would just looked over and she's like, wait, is it? And I'm like, yep, it is. And she's like, that's brave.
Nice.
I mean, like, kinda, yeah, but I mean, you're built different. You're
Think about it is,
you're Oklahomian. What do you call it? What like here it's like Iowanians or
Redneck
something.
inbred.
No, like each state has like a different way. I think it's literally Iowanians.
I don't
It's
know.
fucking stupid.
Hoosier.
I don't know. I think also just like part of it is because there's also like a lot of pride in my name because I was named after my grandpa, so there's a lot of pride in that as well.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's also like an artist thing of like like my name is out there.
And he gotta get doxxed.
Good luck with it. Apparently there's like 20 John Codes.
Like like the one obituary that we found
Yeah.
from Washington
Was it
D.C.
you or was it Lillian who found it?
I did definitely not found it. No, it would have been Lillian. I don't go searching around for
it probably was
obituaries. I'd scroll past it.
No, Lillian's just the person that would just search around for like my name or someone's name
Yeah.
or something just to see what comes up on Google.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
So that doesn't surprise me.
Totally normal. Well, I think that about does it. I think this episode will literally be out to like I don't think there's a chance this episode is out before TwitchCon, so you're probably watching this after all these things have happened. Wait a couple extra weeks, and you'll probably see the episode where we're actually talking about how fun it was. But in the meantime, get fucked. You're behind, and we have like I think we're still like 4 or 5. I think we're like a month behind.
Our
But-
fault.
It's technically my fault, but I've been dealing with some things, and then yeah, it's annoying,
sounds like a
but
personal
Medical
problem.
issues.
it is a personal problem and a male problem and a
Oh yeah,
mental
Nana
problem.
almost died last week.
No.
Nano,
Yeah.
it's so sad that Nano's gone now.
Shut up.
Yep. Go
Can
away.
we actually steal
Yeah.
this joke and turn it into merch?
I don't know.
Did
I have no clue.
you want to afford merch?
No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me.
Strike me down, billion-dollar corporations. You don't have the balls.
No, the only person I would be afraid of is Cutie
Gee.
Cinderella. That's it, and I don't think she cares.
Right, that's who it was. Cutie. Yeah, I probably not. Hey, Cutie Cinderella, come on the podcast. Tell us if you're fine with us stealing a joke. Why are you on my lap? I'm not fucking Santa Claus. Ho ho ho, motherfucker. What do you want for Christmas? Fuck you, huh? Sorry.
I want to end the video.
Oh yeah! Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. You can do the thing. It was your intro. You want to do it?
Thank you all very much for watching. This has been
NanoBunTV. NanoBunTV.
that has been,
Gears Master.
and I'm John Cody, and this whole thing is a train wreck.
And go check out F3B Podcast.com for all of our links to all of our things.
Outro.